Hey everybody, just checking in, making sure the sound is working. Have had some technical issues with my computer recently, so if you're here last week, I apologize for that. So I did get some updates done, worked with getting this going, so hopefully everything will work out on the technical side today. So hopefully you can hear me, and if you could put in the chat if there's any issues, I would appreciate that. I'll do my best to settle those as we move along on our live workout today. We do have just a minute or so before we are going to begin our class. So welcome. It is straight up noon, so thanks again for joining me today. I'm Carolyn. Today is Yoga Sculpt. So you can grab some light weights if you have some available. 3 to 5 pounds would be great. And if you do not have any weights, completely fine. They are optional, and I will show you both ways if you want to use your weights or if you don't. So we're going to start out just doing some warm-up yoga exercises just to get our mind and our body connected, just to get our breath pattern working well for the class to come. And then when we start the Yoga Sculpt, it's going to be a 45-second per exercise circuit. So we're doing 8 different yoga exercises for the sculpt. And then we will repeat those all one more time. And then the last part of our Yoga Sculpt class will be all about flexibility, stretching, and relaxation. So I hope you enjoy it. Let's go ahead and just get started with the warm-up portion. All right, so let's go ahead and stand on the mat. We are standing in our mountain pose position. So feet underneath the hips, arms are comfortably resting at your sides. Remember, we are breathing in and out in a diaphragmatic way, which means we're going to expand through the belly as we breathe in, and then let that belly collapse as we exhale. Breathing in and breathing out. Just feeling grounded here. Standing nice and tall, working on that posture, shoulders down. Excellent. Let's take a deep breath in, reaching the arms up, and exhale as we lower the arms back down to the sides. Inhale as we reach up. Exhale as we lower down. Good. Inhale, we lift. And exhale, we lower down. Holding in that mountain pose again for a moment as we take those legs and we spread them out a little bit in a wider position with our toes turned out to the sides. Again, we're standing up nice and tall. We're going to move into sunflower pose. We're going to take that deep breath in again. And now as we exhale, we bend the knees and bring your pinky together with your pinky here. Inhale, we lift up, thumb to thumb, and exhale, pinky to pinky. Good. Inhale, we lift up, and exhale, lower down. Good. Lift up, and lower. Lift up. As we lower down, we take that deep breath out, and a deep breath in, and a deep breath out. Excellent. We're going to change it up just a little bit. So now take that deep breath in. As we exhale, I want you to bend the elbows, pull the elbows into the sides. Good. Lift up. Exhale, bend the elbows, pulling them down. Let's do that a couple more times. Pull it in. Good. One more time. Lift up and bring it in. Good. Lift all the way up. Lower the arms all the way down. Good. Let's bring those feet back in right underneath the hips. We're going to come into forward fold. So I want you to lift up, look up at the fingertips. Exhale as we hinge forward from the hips. Lower down, hands can rest anywhere on the legs or down on the mat as you let the head drop down. We look forward now as we come into flat back position. So shoulders back, arms resting on the legs again or hanging down. Go back to forward fold and then bend the knees and come into swan dive, looking up at the hands. Let's do that again. I'll go this way this time. So forward fold, sink down, flat back, forward fold, exhale, bend the knees, inhale, swan dive, look up. Excellent. Forward fold, we sink down. We come into flat back, inhale. Very good. Drop down and lift up, inhaling. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale up to flat back. Exhale to forward fold and hold it here. Good. Now step back so you come into that plank pose. So core engaged, hands underneath the shoulders. You can be on your knees here if you choose, up to you. Good. And now shift the hips back as you come into downward facing dog. So push those hips up towards the ceiling. Fingers are spread, head is dropped between the arms. Good, we come back to plank. And now lower all the way down to the mat and then come up into upward facing dog. Good. Tuck the toes, downward facing dog. We come here, back to plank. If you'd like to be on your knees here, you certainly can as you lower down to the mat. And we come up to upward facing dog. Good. Down dog. Get nice and warmed up for the sculpting portion coming right around the corner here. Plank, kneel if you choose. Lower down. And upward facing dog. Let's do that one more time. Down dog. Good. Plank or kneeling plank. Lower down. And upward facing dog. Shift back to child's pose. And then slowly walk those hands in and roll yourself all the way up as we come up here now to use those weights. Hey, here we go. We are on our first 45 seconds. So grabbing the weights or not, remember it's up to you. You're going to alternate a backward lunge. And then as you come up, bicep curl. Other leg goes back. Bicep curl. Very good. Down and up. Down, up. Very nice. Again, you can do the same thing without any weights. You're just doing that same arm motion. Okay? Alternating those lunges, using our balance here as we go through these sculpting exercises. Good. And we're going to do all this one more round so you'll have the opportunity to really get it down. Squat plus press, okay? Feet underneath the hips. Arms racked up. Squat. Press up overhead. Yeah, good. Press. Squat. Press overhead. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Good. In and out. Good. Excellent. Good. Now we come into sumo squat. So I want you to put those legs out wide. Turn your toes out. Weights are here down at your thighs. Okay? You're going to squat down with your knees open and then lift up into that upright row. Okay? Again, do the same motion without any weight. Completely up to you. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Very nice. Drop. Lift. Drop. Lift. Staying nice and tall, core engaged. Good. Okay. Lower the weights if you have them. We're going to come to plank, head, shoulders, knees. Okay? So kneeling or toes. Okay? Head, head. Shoulders, shoulders, knee, knee. Repeat. Head, head. Shoulder, shoulder. Knee, knee. Head, head. Shoulder, shoulder. Tap the knee and knee. Good. Head, head. Shoulder, shoulder, knee, knee, head, head, shoulder, shoulder, knee, knee. Excellent. All right, I didn't hear my little timer that time. I was excited about that one. All right, putting your right foot behind you, left leg on the balance. Raise your right leg as you raise your arms out into a fly, lower down. Good. Open. And down. Using that balance. Strong core here. Let's do a few more, and then we'll switch to the other side. One more time. We'll even out the sides. All right, same thing on the other side with the legs, but this time we're going to drive the elbows straight back. So as the leg comes up, the elbows drive back. Again, working on that balance. Good. Elbows back as you lift the leg up. One more time. And lower down. Very good. All right, grab your weights again if you choose. We're coming to chair squat, okay, which means we're hinging those hips back and we're sitting here. Now tuck those elbows in. You're going to hold your chair squat as you push back with the tricep kick back. Yeah, good. Nice. Kick back in. Looking good. We're focused on that breath. So chair squat obviously is a good yoga move. And then we're adding those triceps here with it for the sculpting. And then we stand up tall. We come into a wide squat with the weights right at the chest. Sink down, open up the knees. Now turn and then up on the toes. Other way, up on the toes. Good. Twist, toes. Keep those weights right at your chest the whole time. Okay, twist, toes, twist. Yes, good. Twist and toes, twist, toes, twist, toes. And one more time. Excellent. Okay, let's go ahead and grab a quick drink. I'll pause the timer. And that's one round. So grab a quick drink. Hope you guys are doing great. We'll go ahead and start again with the circuit portion. So remember, the first one is that reverse lunge alternating with the bicep curl. Okay? So let's go ahead and get that timer going. Grab your weights if you choose to use them. Okay? Here we go. Lunge, in, lunge, bicep curl, lunge, bicep curl. Working on that balance. Nice. Lunge, bicep curl. Good. Doing great. Excellent. Okay, remember your next one is the squat and press. So weights up, squat down, and press overhead. Breathe in, breathe out. In and out. Good. Looking good. Lift. Squat. Press. Squat. Press. Squat. Press. Squat. Press. Excellent. Sumo squat to the upright row. Legs out wide, toes turn out. Squat, upright row. Squat, upright row. Excellent. Lift. Squat, upright row. Good. Squat, upright row. Keep it going. Our next one will be the plank, head, shoulders, knees. Okay? Good. Very nice. Weights are down if you have them. Remember, you go to plank, kneeling, or on your toes. Head, head, shoulders, shoulders, knee, knee. Okay? Head, head, shoulders, shoulders, knee, knee. Head, head, shoulder, shoulder, knee, knee. Head, head, shoulder, shoulder, knee, knee. Head, head, shoulder, shoulder. All right, moving on. Let's do our standing glute lift with the fly. So on the left leg, right leg raises up, arms come out into that airplane. If you need to, feel free to reach out for a countertop, a wall, anything that can help you here with your balance. Good. Lift and down. Lift. Good. Breathe in. And now we'll switch the legs. Remember, this time you're going to that row, so drive those elbows back this time. So legs are the same except the other leg. Drive it back. Good. You may notice a difference from one side to the other on your balance. And even changing up the arms can make a balance challenge. So one way with the arms might be easier for the balance than the other. Good. And rest. Very good. We go to chair squat and grab your weights if you choose. So remember, chair squat is sitting back, holding it here, knees in line with the hips. Tuck the elbows in. Kick it back. In. Remember, if you have the weight, no weights, make a fist and kick back. Okay? Looking a little bit in front of you. Keep that cervical spine neutral. Keeping those hips hinged back. Good. Push back. Push back. Good. Awesome. All right, we have our last one with the wide squat, oblique twist, and toe raise. So sink down, twist, toe raise. Good. Raise. Toe raise. Good. Twist, toe raise. Yes, good. Toe raise. And one more time. Excellent. Good job. All right, we are done with the yoga sculpt portion, so go ahead again and grab a drink. And then we're going to move on to our flexibility portion. So I'm seeing that the technology is kind of choppy. Audio is good most of the time. So I will work on that again for next time. So I apologize for that. Hopefully we can get things finally working all together. So, all right, so let's go ahead and get into our child's pose if you've had an opportunity to have a drink here. So like I said, flexibility time. So weights are off to the side. So we're sitting back in that child's pose. So shifting back with the hips, arms are reaching out in front, fingertips extended out as much as you can. Focusing here just on the breath. Probably get our breath rate up a little bit with the sculpting portion. So just really trying to slow down the breath here. So let's walk both hands now over to your left as you shift your hips over to the right. Good. We walk them back to center, and the hands now go to your right as your hips go to your left. So you're feeling that stretch through the side of the body. Again, working on that breath, slowing it down, nice deep breaths. And then bringing the hands back to center to hold again in child's pose. Good, and now shifting the weight forward, bringing your right leg forward so your knee comes close to the in between your two hands as you come into pigeon pose. All right, so your left leg is extended, right knee is bent in between the hands. Upper body is nice and tall. You can remain there, or you can lower down onto your elbows so your chest is going over the top of the leg of the right, or you can even extend your arms all the way forward and completely drop all the way down with your forehead on the mat over the top of the right leg. Holding in pigeon. Feeling that stretch through the hip and the glutes. Good, and then walk your hands back towards your front knee. Bring your right leg back behind you. Now bring your left leg in between the two hands. Right leg is extended back behind you. Again, torso is up nice and tall. Or you can lower down onto your elbows, draping over your left leg. Or you can extend your arms all the way up front. Let your forehead drop to the mat so you're completely draped over the left leg. Again, feeling the stretch through the hip and glutes, now of the left. Breathing. Good, now walk your hands back up towards that front leg. Good, we're gonna go ahead and shift the weight so you're sitting now on your bottom, and then you're gonna come into butterfly pose, so you're bringing your feet together. Bring your feet as close to you as is comfortable. Lean forward slightly, knees open out to the sides as we hold here now in butterfly. Shoulders relaxed. Breathing in and out through the nose. Keep that back flat, but if you can, try and lean a little bit further forward and open those knees out to the sides just a little bit more. And then we slowly roll our way back up. Legs come in together. Good. We're going to come into our 4 squares. So we're going to start out now in a lying position on our back, bringing our right leg, on top of the left And then let your right knee open up and fall away from you here. And then if you'd like, you can bring your left knee towards you as you grab underneath your left thigh. Connecting the mind, the body, and the breath here now. Feel that stretch through the glutes. Again, you're letting that right knee fall away from you. Good. Lower both feet down. And now your left foot comes on top of your right. Let your left knee fall away from you. If you would like more, you can bend the right leg, grab underneath the right thigh, and pull that leg in towards you. Focusing on your breath, feeling that stretch through the glutes. Release the hold and bring both knees now into your chest, rolling or rocking back and forth. And then keeping the knees into the chest, bring your feet up towards the ceiling, flex the foot, and then pull your knees down to your chest. So you can either have your hands on the outside of the shins or on the outside of the feet. And again, if you like, you can rock yourself back and forth. Hold the body still. Release the hold with the hands and then lower both feet down to the mat. Go ahead and extend your right leg all the way long. Bend your left knee in towards you as you come into spinal twists. So you're bringing your knee across the body, keeping both shoulders resting down on the mat. Bring the left knee back to center and extend your left leg all the way long. Bend your right knee, bring it in toward your chest first, and then bring it across the body as both shoulders again stay down on the mat.